Welcome, I'm Nicole, and this is my yoga. I'm going to be guiding you through a Vinyasa practice today. So we're going to come into a comfortable seated position, any position you choose. Take a deep breath in, finding length in the spine and lift through the heart. And as you exhale, just allow your shoulders to slide back and down, gently closing your eyes. Palms can be either face up or face down on the thighs, whichever you prefer. Begin to draw your awareness to the breath. Slowly lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Just follow the inhales as they begin to draw deeper and deeper into the lungs. Beginning to feel the expansion of your rib cage coming with each breath in. With each breath out, releasing any tension, whether it be in body or mind. Continuing to build each inhale and exhale. And as you feel the breath moving deeper and deeper into the lungs, notice your entire rib cage expanding, feeling an opening forward and back, side to side. Begin to gently draw your navel in towards the spine as you exhale. Notice how that action helps to empty out every last drop of air from the body. And as you begin to fill up and empty out completely, finding the natural pause at the top of your inhale and the bottom of your exhale. Using those pauses to find more calm, more space and ease. Feel now the fullness of each inhale. Each exhale centering you, rooting you in this present moment. Transitioning now into your Ujjayi breath. Gently constricting the front of your throat, using the same muscles you do to whisper. Follow the sound and gentle vibration of the breath. Feel that connection. You're centered, calm, here and now. With your next breath in, very gently opening the eyes. As you exhale, roll the shoulders back once again. And then with your inhale, we're going to transition ourselves into tabletop. So coming onto all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You're rooting down through the pads of the hands. Take a deep breath in here as you lengthen the spine, pulling the shoulders back. And with your exhale, we're going to curl the toes under and lift up and back to downward facing dog. If you'd like to, take a few breaths, bending one knee and then the other. Allowing the body some time to open, to settle in. It feels as if the hands are pushing the floor away from you. With your exhale now, come to center. Let the heels just begin to release towards the earth. The ears are in line with biceps. With every inhale, the hips draw up and back. And as you exhale, letting go of any holding in the legs. Remembering you can always bend the knees if there's a lot of tightness in the body. Deep breath here. As you inhale, now bend your knees deeply, looking between your hands. With your exhale, step to the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Hands come onto the shins. Deep breath in. Find your flat back lengthening. As you exhale, bending into the knees and releasing into a forward fold. Hold here. Hollow the belly as you exhale. Then inhale, lengthen to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Big breath in, come all the way up, reach and rise. I'm going to exhale, draw the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, bring the palms of the hands to face forward. And as you exhale, big toes to touch, heels apart. Tadasana or mountain pose. Feel the legs strong, the four corners of the feet rooting down, belly and tail under. As you inhale, bring your arms out, shoulder height, thumbs facing the sky. With your exhale, bend into the knees, belly and tail scoops under, coming into your chair pose. Gaze down, make sure the toes are visible. Take a breath in. As you exhale, maybe sinking deeper. We're going to inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen to flat back as you breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank. We're going to take an inhale here, center and strengthen. As you exhale, slowly lower, elbows brush the ribs, chaturanga. Inhaling, tops of the feet to the floor, lifting to up dog or cobra. As you exhale now, draw your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking full, deep breaths. Feel the shoulders sliding away from the ears. Spine lengthening with each breath in. Centering, calming with each breath out. Taking one more here. And as you inhale now, lifting right leg up. With your exhale, bring right foot in between the hands. As you inhale, we're going to rise up to high lunge. Exhale, turn the pinkies in, soften the shoulders, belly and tail scoops under. Take a deep breath here. With your exhale, now release the hands to the earth. Step back to high plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, planting foot in between the hands. Root down, inhale, come up to high lunge. Making sure left knee's right on top of the ankle, relax the shoulders. Square the hips, belly and tail under. Deep breath in. Now let's exhale, release the hands to the earth. Step to your high plank, legs are strong. Push the floor away from you with your hands. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe. Inhale forward to your high plank. Options, drop the knees if you need to. Lowering slowly as you exhale, elbows to ribs, neck is long. Inhale, lift to up dog or cobra. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. You're going to inhale. Bend the knees, look between the hands. Exhale, top of the mat, big toes to touch, heels apart. Lengthen to flat back as you breathe in. Forward fold with your exhale. Big breath, rise, reach, come up. Exhale, palms of the hands to prayer at heart center. Let's inhale to Tadasana, opening the heart. Reaching the fingertips towards your shoulder blades down the back. Next breath in now. Arms out shoulder height. Sit back into your chair as you exhale. Belly and tail under. Making sure the knees are pulling back, weights in the heels of the feet. Deep breath here, maybe bringing biceps by the ears. Sinking lower into your chair if you wish. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. And find flat back as you breathe in. Plant the hands, step back to high plank. Bring the lower down on the same exhale. Inhale, shoulders back, legs strong, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. And slide the shoulders back. Keep pushing the floor away from you with the hands. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lifting right leg. Exhale, foot comes in between the hands. Help it as you need to. Root down, big breath in to rise up to your high lunge. Turn the pinkies in, soften the shoulders. Belly and tail under. Maybe bringing the gaze up to the sky. Feel that squaring of the hips, right hip back, left towards the front of the room. Breathe in. As you exhale now, bring right hand to your lower back. Reach up through those left fingertips as you inhale. Exhale, left hand to the earth or to supports if the floor is too far away from you. Lengthen your spine. Push down through the feet, and then as you breathe in, extending those right fingertips up towards the sky, moving into your twist. Wherever you are here, hug that right thigh into your belly. Keep your back leg super strong. Breathe. You're ringing out with your exhale, navel in and to the right. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right hand releases. Step to high plank as you breathe in. Lower exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Release any tension in the neck. Get a deep breath in. Empty out completely with your exhale. Inhale, left leg rises, strong and straight. Bringing foot in between the hands as you exhale. Rising up to high lunge with a breath in. Let's soften the shoulders. Find that squaring of the hips. Scoop the tail under to open up that right hip flexor. Breathe. Centered and strong, deep breath in. And we're going to bring that left hand now to the lower back as you exhale. Inhale, reach to those right fingertips. And exhale, the hand comes down onto the earth. Lengthen your spine, shoulders back. Then belly in and to the left as you twist, reaching those left fingertips up to the sky. So you feel this left hip pulling back, the thigh hugging in towards the belly. That's going to help to open up your hip. Breathe. Another inhale here. Exhale, left hand releases. Step to high plank as you breathe in. Chaturanga exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Good. Take a deep breath in. Calming exhale out. One more breath here. Inhale, bend your knees, look between the hands. Top of the mat, exhale, big toes touch, heels apart. Find your flat back as you breathe in. Forward fold as you breathe out. We're going to rise up, squeeze those legs together, reach towards the sky. With your exhale, bring the palms of your hands to prayer heart center. Inhale, we're going to bring the arms back behind us, interlacing fingers or grabbing forearms. Take the shoulders, roll them back. Belly and tail under, the hips are drawing forward, beginning to reach the knuckles towards the earth in your back bend. If it feels okay, lift the gaze to the sky, but the back of the neck stays long. Noticing those opposing forces, the feet rooting down, the heart lifting up. Good. One more deep breath, open your chest. As you exhale, draw the chin in, bend the knees, release into your forward fold, hands to the earth. Lengthen, flat back, inhale. Exhale, step back to high plank. Lowering on that same breath out, long breaths. Inhale, lift. Downward facing dog, exhale. Just feel and follow each breath. Inhale to lift right leg up. Exhale, right foot in between hands. High lunge, come on up when you're ready. So find your center. Feel that right foot really rooting down and anchoring you into the earth. Transitioning to warrior two, breathe in. Exhale, open up, back foot comes parallel to the back of the mat. So you want to gaze at your feet, find that straight line, heel to arch. Right knee's right on the ankle, and your big toe is visible when you look over that knee. Softening the shoulders, they're stacked right on top of the hips. Deep breaths. Root down firmly through both feet. Another inhale. As you exhale, windmill your hands to the earth. Pivot back foot, breathe in, step to high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, strong legs, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last big breath in, find that opening in the rib cage. Belly in, empty out completely. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, foot comes in between the hands. High lunge, use your inhale to rise. Soften shoulders, square your hips. Breathe in, that left foot is rooting down. Opening to warrior 2 as you breathe out. Take your time, find that alignment. Feel the shoulders right on top of the hips, and that left knee right on top of the ankle. Both feet connected firmly into the earth. You're strong and centered. Good, breathe in here. Exhale, let the hands come to the earth. Step to your high plank with an inhale, and lower slowly, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Last deep breath in. Centering, exhale. And inhale, bend your knees, look between the hands. Step to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Inhale, lengthen to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Big breath, root down and rise up, lift. As you exhale, palms of the hands to prayer at your heart center. We're going to come into our squat, heel toe, the feet out wider than the hips. Toes turn to 45 degrees. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're going to begin to sit ourselves down. If it's available to you, elbows to the inside of the knees. If not, you can always have your hands on the earth, maybe sitting on a block if that serves you. So as you breathe in, feel the chest lifting. As you breathe out, legs are hugging into arms, arms pushing into legs. 2 more. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Lift the hips as you breathe in, and then heel toe, your feet in, folding with your exhale. Lengthen to flat back, inhale. Exhale, step back to high plank, lowering down on that same breath out. Control the movement. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out if you need to. Maybe giving the head a gentle turn from side to side. 2 more breaths. A deep breath in now, right leg lifts. Plant the foot between the hands with exhale. High lunge, rise, inhale. Soften shoulders, exhale. Breathe in. Warrior 2 as you breathe out. Center, take all the time you need here. We're going to move into triangle pose. So as you inhale, begin to lengthen out that right leg, making sure the knee doesn't lock. With your exhale, reach forward out of the waist. When you can't move any further, let that right hand come down onto the leg, floor, block. Let fingertips reach to the sky. So your bottom hip is drawing under, top is rolling back so that they stack. If it's available to you, maybe walking that right hand down a little bit further on the leg, but maintaining the shoulders in the same line as the hips. Breathe. Take another inhale, reach the crown of your head forward, shoulders back. As you exhale, bend into front knee, hands to the earth. Step to high plank as you breathe in. Drop the knees if needed, chaturanga exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel the hands pushing the floor away from you. Relax your jaw, let go of any holding in the heels. Last breath. Deep inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, foot comes in between your hands. Big breath, rise with that inhale. Center, square the hips, exhale. Breathe in. Let's open up to your warrior 2 as you breathe out. Find that centered alignment, find your strength. Now we're gonna inhale, left leg straightens, make sure the knee doesn't lock. Reach out of the waist as you exhale, take your time. When you're ready, left hand releases, right fingertips to the sky. Focus on finding the shoulder and hip alignment rather than getting that left hand all the way down to the earth. Both legs are strong, push the feet down firmly. Inhale, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, front knee bends as the hands release. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, one more deep breath here, fill up. Empty out completely. Inhale, bend the knees, look between hands. Come to the top of the mat as you exhale. Let's bring feet hip distance apart. Lengthen to flat back, breathing in. Forward fold, breathing out. And let's inhale and rise all the way up, reach. Exhale, palms of the hands to prayer at heart center. Let's inhale now to your Tadasana, palms of the hands to face forward. Keep the feet hip distance apart, belly in, scooping the tail under. We're going to reach our arms up, biceps by the ears, interlacing the fingers, releasing the pointer finger. Really push down through the feet, belly in, tail under, and then gaze comes to your thumbs. Now begin to trace the fingers back along the sky. Remember, bring a little bit of bend in the knees, and you don't have to go far if there's tension in the back. Take another breath in here. Then as you exhale, slowly come back chin to chest, palms of the hands to prayer at heart center. Here we're going to inhale. Extend those fingertips back behind us. Interlace them. Reach the knuckles to the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, just like your back bend. Draw them down the back. See if you can open up the heart a little bit more, gaze to the sky. Maybe moving a little bit deeper into your back bend. Big breath here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bend into the knees. Release the hands as you come forward into your fold. Take a breath here. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank. Lower down, breathing out. Inhale, upward facing dog, strong legs. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. Feel free to move if that serves your body or your practice. On your next inhale, we're going to come forward to our high plank. We're moving into modified side plank. With your exhale, we're going to release that right knee underneath right hip. Turn the foot up behind you so that it acts like a kickstand. Left foot in line with right knee. As you inhale, reach those left fingertips up to the sky. So you want to find a straight line, ears, shoulders, hip, and ankle. Option to sweep that left arm overhead, palm down. Rolling that top shoulder back, maybe bringing the gaze to the sky. Right hand is pushing the floor away from you. Those of you that want more, lift up that back leg. Option to move into a back bend here as you inhale. Exhale, bending the knee, reaching back, grabbing foot or ankle. You're still squeezing together of the inner thighs. You're kicking back, opening up left shoulder, letting the gaze come towards the sky. Lift up through the hips. Take one more breath. If you're holding the leg, exhale, release. Reach as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to high plank as you breathe in, center yourself. Exhale, left knee under left hip. Turn the foot up behind you, comes off of the mat. Right foot in line with left knee. Breathe in, right fingertips reach. So find your straight line here. Maybe sweeping the arm overhead, palm down, shoulders relaxed. Feel the heart opening, your belly's in, abdominals are strong. Option, lifting that back leg up. Maybe bending the knee, grabbing foot or ankle. If you're doing this, you're kicking into the hand, opening up right shoulder, big breaths here. Last inhale. If you're holding the foot, release it. Breathe in, reach and lengthen. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Step back to high plank with your inhale. Lower, slow and controlled exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, deep breaths here. Feel that belly pulling in as you breathe out. Notice the length in the spine, pushing the floor away from you with the hands. Take one more here. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. As you exhale, full side plank on the right side. Flipping, coming to the outer edges of your feet. Now, if this isn't available, come back onto the knee like you did earlier. Wherever you are, imagine the hips lifting up to the sky. Maybe reaching those left fingertips or reaching the arm overhead. Any variation you want to take here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, hand releases, come back to center, breathe in. Exhale, side plank on the opposite side. Modify as needed. So imagining a string attached to that top hip, lifting it up. Shoulders, ears, hips stacked in the same line. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand releases, center, inhale. Lower, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Feel and follow each breath. Breathe into all of the strength that you're cultivating. And let's take one more here. I'm going to inhale, bend the knees deeply, look between hands. Come to the top of the mat as you exhale, feet hip distance apart. You're going to breathe in, lengthen to your flat back. As you exhale, find your forward fold. And then all the way up, rise, reach. Hands to prayer at heart center. Transitioning into your Tadasana, palms of the hands to face forward. Find your center. Let's step the big toes to touch, heels apart. Take a few breaths here. Feel the 4 corners of your feet rooting down. Strong, centered. Moving into our tree pose. Begin to root down through your right foot. Gaze is soft on the floor in front of you. As you inhale, bring that left knee out to the side. 3 options, either toes on the floor, foot against the calf, or placing your foot on your upper inner thigh, anywhere but against your knee. Bring the palms of your hands to heart center. Deep breaths. If you wish, as you inhale, begin to extend your branches up towards the sky. Let the shoulders soften, pinky fingers turning in. Maybe challenging yourself by bringing the gaze up as well. 2 more breaths. As you exhale, bring the palms of your hands back to heart center. We're moving slowly here. You're going to inhale. Draw that left knee out in front. We're moving to warrior 3. Slowly as you exhale, begin to extend that leg back behind you. If it's available to you, keep the hands at heart center as you bring the body parallel to the earth. Find that straight line from the back heel to the crown of the head. Option to bring the fingertips to the floor or blocks if needed. Deep breaths here. Square your hips, squeeze the inner thighs together. Take 1 more breath in. Push your right foot down as you exhale. Move slowly, inhale, rise up, and we're going to lift that left knee back up hip height. Good, as you exhale now, bring the heel to the bum, knees together. Dancer's pose, left hand comes down, you're grabbing the inside of the foot, the thumb comes onto the big toe mat. Squeeze your inner thighs together. As you breathe in now, bring the right bicep by your ear. Left hip is fulling forward, belly in, tail under. Option now, if you wish, inhale, lift the heart. Moving deeper, exhale, kicking back with the leg. It doesn't matter how far you're going here. Let that left shoulder open. 2 more breaths. Good, as you inhale, slowly all the way back, knees together. Exhale to release. Take a breath in your Tadasana, lift the heart. Shoulders back as you exhale. Inhale, let's reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, tuck the chin, empty out. Find your flat back as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Same exhale as you lower, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Use your exhales to let go of any anticipation of what's to come, any judgment of what's past. Remember, this is a practice. Empty out here. We're going to inhale, bend your knees, look between your hands. Make your way to the top of the mat as you exhale. Lengthen, flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Come up, rise, reach. Palms in the hands to prayer at heart center. Transitioning to your mountain pose or Tadasana, toes to touch, heels apart. So take a couple of breaths here. Feel yourself centered and strong. Abdominals are engaged. You can feel that connection to the earth beneath you. Now let the gaze come soft on the floor in front of you. Weight transitioning into that left foot. On an inhale, right knee opens up to the side. Choose the option that serves you, toes on the floor, foot against the calf, or foot on the upper inner thigh in your tree pose. Palms in the hands to prayer at heart center, relax your shoulders. If you wish, inhale, extending those branches up towards the sky. Deep breath here. Exhale, palms of the hands back to heart center. Let the thumbs rest against the sternum. Breathe in. As you exhale, slowly draw that knee out in front. We're going to inhale, extend the leg back behind you, making your way into your warrior 3. Straight line heel to the crown of the head. Spread those right toes, turn them under, and squeeze your inner thighs together. Little tuck to the chin so the neck is long, body is straight. Breathe. One more here. Push down through that left foot as you exhale. Inhale, slowly rise. Your right knee comes back up hip height. As you exhale now, bring the knees together. Keep the right bend. Inhale, right arm reaches back, moving to dancer's pose. Scooping your foot up from the inside, elbow crease faces out, thumb on the big toe mound. Squeeze those inner thighs together, belly in, tail under. Inhale, extending left bicep by the ear, relaxing the shoulder. Next breath in, if you wish to move deeper, lift the heart, find your back bend. As you exhale, you're kicking right leg into the hand. Keep drawing that hip forward so you're squaring to front. 2 more breaths. And as you exhale, slowly come back, inner thighs together. Releasing, relax the arms, release the feet to the floor. Take a breath. Let's flow through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Lengthen, flat back, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, step back, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. 3 breaths here. And last one. The last flow here. Inhale, come forward, strong, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, elbows in as you come to low push-up. Inhale, flip the feet, open your heart. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe. Last breath. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Hold, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Take another breath in. Then release your knees to the earth, hip distance apart. We're going to make our way into camel. So bring yourself up onto the knees, stacking shoulders over hips. Now for this back bend, option to reach back for the heels, but you don't need to. You can always keep your hands in the lower back. We're going to curl those toes under. That will help to lift the heels up towards you. Bring your hands to the base of the spine like you're putting them into pockets. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze your elbows together. Now notice the arc in your lower back. We want that release that we protected. Belly in, scoop the tail under so your hips draw forward. Breathe in now. Start to lift up through the breastbone, gaze to the sky. Feel the shoulder blades pulling down the back, option to trace the eyes back here. Those of you that would like to move deeper, maybe reaching for the feet, keep the abdominals strong, reaching back with one hand, perhaps the other. Breathe, let your heart open here. Keep the belly in and the tail scooping under. 2 more. Fill up as you inhale. Slowly, strong abdominals, hands back to the body. Uncurl your toes. Sit back onto those heels. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Relax the shoulders. Close the eyes. Breathe. Observe. Noticing that energy flowing through you. And feeling how quickly both body and mind begin to calm when you draw your awareness back to the breath. With your next inhale, slowly opening the eyes. As you exhale, we're going to transition down, so move the feet out of the way, bottom to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth, center yourself, and then begin to transition all the way down onto your back. Once you're here, take a moment, shimmy the shoulders underneath you, and then draw your knees into the chest. We're going to move to happy baby to release the spine. Soles of the feet to the ceiling. Options, you can grab big toes, outer edges of the feet. If you're really tight, you can use a strap or perhaps just holding onto your hamstrings. So as you're here, stack your ankles on top of the knees and allow your low back to begin to draw down towards the earth. If that's not happening for you today, don't worry about it. And if it feels good here, you're welcome to move, maybe gently rocking from side to side for 2 more breaths. Breathe in. As you exhale now, release the soles of your feet to the floor, hip distance apart. Adjust the shoulders as needed. Neck is long, little tuck to the chin. Take right ankle now and cross it just above left knee, moving into our hip stretch. Ankle is strong like you're standing on it. If this is enough of a stretch in your right hip, stay here. Those of you looking for more, left thigh comes in, interlacing fingers on the hamstring or perhaps the shin. Wherever you are, roll your shoulders back. Left knee is in line with left shoulder. Belly pulls in as you exhale. That hip releases and draws away. 3 more breaths. Last one here, breathe in. As you exhale, release soles of both feet to the floor. Take an inhale to center. Exhale, left ankle over right knee. Draw that right thigh into the chest if you're moving deeper. Line it up with your shoulder. And then feeling that left knee drawing away from you. Keep the ankle strong. It protects the joints. Deep breaths into left side. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, release. Bring the soles of both feet down onto the earth. But as you inhale now, just reach the biceps by the ears, interlace your fingers, flip the palms and the hands. Just find a nice stretch in the upper body. Belly pulls in now as you inhale, extend out through the legs, squeeze them together, point the toes. Now as you inhale, flex the feet, push out through the heels. And on your exhale, draw the knees back into the chest. Wrap your arms around the legs. Breathe in. With your exhale, give yourself a great big hug. Nose to the knees, hug everything into center. 1 more breath. And as you inhale, open up and begin to release, making your way into your final Shavasana. Now, if your body is looking for a little bit more movement before you let go, give yourself that time. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you, palms to face up. Let the leg extend, the toes fall to the sides. Just feel your body slowly starting to settle. Noticing the weight of your head. The skin smoothing in between your eyebrows. Across your cheeks and chin. And begin to feel the muscles in your arms and legs, hands and feet softening. Your body is getting heavier and heavier against the earth. Resting calm and centered in this moment, full and complete. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to your breath and body. And start to invite some gentle movement in. Noticing how you feel as you begin to awaken. With an exhale, bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet back to the earth. Begin to transition yourself over onto your side, whichever side you choose. A breath or two here. And when you're ready, begin to transition yourself back up into a comfortable seated position. Any position you'd like to take. Find a tall spine, lengthening, lifting the heart. Let your shoulders slide back and down. And bring the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center, bowing the head. Just breathing into the energy that is filling you, the life that is flowing through you. Expressing gratitude for this practice, this moment, this opportunity for change. The divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.